How's it going, guys, and welcome to my new potential series called Rivals Clash. Basically what we're going to be doing is putting two players from rival teams head to head in a battle to determine which one is the better player overall on match ratings. Now what I am going to do as well is, if we do decide to carry on with this series, I'm going to take teams that you've built and I'm going to be doing on like upcoming fixtures. So as you know, Newcastle are up against Sunderland this Sunday, which is one of the reasons why I did it. I could have done Man City against Man United. Well, I can still do that tomorrow if you want to see it. But yeah, I thought I'd actually do Newcastle as I support them. So guys, let me know in the comment section who you are going to side with. Is it Colback? Is it Catamol? Let me know. And if you are needing Ultimate Team coins before we go into this one, check out FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com. The links we found just below in the description. Safe, automated, reliable. Use the code Fuji for a discount. Or if you need game codes, head over to G2A. They've got codes that you can buy, download games, and all that good stuff. Use the code Fuji also on that side. But let's get into it. Here we go. I don't think you guys are expecting a team like this, but it is crazy, and that is the beauty of this series. And that's one thing I am going to ask you guys to do if you decided to create me teams for Rivals Clash, and that's to bring in players that you wouldn't maybe have seen like or being used. Mertesacker, who uses him? I do. Maybe Campbell as well. I haven't seen him in any squad builders yet, and I wanted to give him a go, and I had to bring in the purple Wijnaldum, the genie, and hopefully this Sunday he will bag himself another 4 goals now. But what to do as well is let me know in the comment section what side you're going to be going with. So is Newcastle going to win? Drop that in the comment section. So put Colback for Newcastle, or if you think Sunderland are going to win on Sunday, then put Catamol. But on your screen now, you're going to be seeing like just the templates of the 5 games, and every single match rating is going to be totaled up, and then at the end we're going to see who comes out on top. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's go into it. So my first opponent had a pretty good team, and he was using my boy Parolo in the midfield, and I love him, but we got off to a great start. Steven Gerrard, trust me, from set pieces, he's like, oh, he's awesome, and he's actually not too bad on the game. Yes, his pace isn't the best, but he makes up for it in shooting and passing, and his strength as well. Because he's not the quickest, you do notice players, if they can hold off the ball and hold up the ball, and a lot of the opponent's defenders will start pulling him, but he's got strength to hold them off, and he bangs them in from either his left foot or right foot. So I definitely recommend him for 1,600 coins. But we get off to a great start. A 7 rating for Catamol and a 6.3. Oh no, 7 rating for Colback and a 6.3 for Catamol. And look at the cars. They are pretty much identical on pace, on passing. Obviously, Colback has better dribbling, but then Catamol makes up for it in defending stats. And overall, they didn't play too bad in the 3-5-2. Like the side defending wise, it was perfectly fine. I actually managed to keep a few clean sheets, but overall, like defending, it was quite easy. But in the attack, yeah, it was lacking. I think maybe it was because Gerrard's not the quickest and the strikers not the best at holding up the play. Hernandez, I was really disappointed. I thought he was going to play a lot better than he did. He popped up with a few goals here and there, but it's just not enough for what you expect from a striker, and for Hernandez's quality, yeah, it was just lacking a little bit. Now, as you can see, it's getting closer and closer. 14.1 for Colback and a 13.6 for Catamol. Who is actually going to take it? Oh man, I was actually really enjoying this when I was creating it. But the next game, we came up against a 4-1-2-on-2 side, and he was using Sissoko. Really like Sissoko because he's powerful, and with the runs that he can go on, that commits defenders and it opens it up. And believe it or not, it's a lot easier to attack when you've got someone like that in your side. But again, we get off to a great start, and Dos Santos, I absolutely love him. It's a shame that he's in the MLS because it's a little bit difficult to hybrid him out, and he was one of the main reasons why I built the side, and I used Steven Gerrard. So I guess it's quite good because Gerrard wasn't a bad player, so I enjoyed him. But Dos Santos, yeah, you're going to have maybe try and get him into another team, but he's well worth picking up and giving him a go. But Wijnaldum, you guys probably want to know what I think about him, and yeah, I don't think he's that good. A lot of people probably have bought him and say that yeah, he's great because they don't want to lose coins. But with me, I don't really care too much, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. He doesn't do enough to warrant like 70,000 coins. He's probably like a 25k player, not even that. Like, he hasn't got skills. He's got a really poor weak foot, and he was getting lost in most of the games. Like, you won't see any of these clips with Wijnaldum. popping up. Like, he just doesn't do anything, which is kind of annoying. However, on the other side, we've got Campbell, and he is actually amazing. He's strong, he's really quick on the ball, he's got nice dribbling, and if I were to use him again, I would definitely play him in a right wing position or a right forward just to see what his shooting is like, because if he's got shooting, then he's going to be a really good cheap beast. But one player that I want to actually say that surprised me as well, which was Mertesacker. I didn't think he was going to be as good as he was, and his pace, honestly, I'm being serious, did not affect him, because Koscielny and Toprak, if it wasn't for them, yes, he probably would get absolutely battered, but they were actually helping him out, and they were tracking back, and then it would allow Mertesacker eventually to get back into position. But tackling wise and heading, really, really good on this game, and as you would expect with like 88 defending. But that was the last goal of the game in the dying minutes in extra time to steal the win. And look at this, our overall total takes Colback to victory. 37.6 for him and a 35.3 for Catamol. So he dropped behind a little bit, but I think it was the goal that just edged it for Colback in one of the games. And overall, I'm going to have to say that Catamol probably was the better player out of the two, just because he didn't push up as much and he was getting important tackles in. But if you are looking for someone that's maybe slightly better on the ball, then go for Colback. But guys, our first rivals clash, and Colback, Newcastle United take the win. And let me know in the comment section, who do you think is going to win on this Sunday? And if you want me to do another one, maybe Manchester United, Manchester City, let me know the 2 players to use, and yeah, all that good stuff. And if you have enjoyed, smash the likes, and I will see you on the next one. Take it easy, team out. Peace.